I live. Run, coward. Hey, what's going on? Ow, what? Fuck you. Hey, what's going on? How are you? Welcome back to Dark Souls 3. Okay. All right, we're starting to... Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Fine, I guess I just won't do a fucking intro then. How about that? How about... Is this what you fucking want? Hey! Kenju, thank you for the bits earlier. Lan almost fainted from heat stroke during his tournament battle when Mr. Match created a miniature sun in the arena and... Stop it. And nobody stopped the match or even called the medic. Holy crap. NT Warrior is, like, fucking hysterical. For those who don't know, on Capcom USA's official Twitch channel, they've been streaming NT Warrior, the anime, which is the Mega Man Battle Network anime that kind of just, like, retells the games a little bit, but then also goes off the rails on its own. There was, like, a whole, like, battle tournament arc where, like, the first villain of the game, Mr. Match from Battle Network 1, like, enters Heatman. And, like, yeah, he creates, like, a miniature sun in the fucking arena. And no one in the arena is like, hey, maybe we should get people the fuck out of here. Everyone's just sitting there like it's a fucking Dragon Ball Z tournament. These are, like, children competing, by the way. Like, and it becomes a life or death situation. And no one even bats an eye at it. Sounds normal. Capcom's animes are so over the top. It's a really dumb, just Saturday morning cartoon style shonen anime. Basically a battle anime. Monster of the week kind of thing. I swear to God, though, they gave Mr. Match an Irish accent purely because his hair is red. And it's not even like Irish red. It's like crimson red. But they made him talk like... like he has the thickest Irish accent for no fucking reason.
Pretty be careful. I don't want to see my
It's like that kind of show. The fuck is Irish red? You know, like red hair. Like Lucky Charms. Lucky the Leprechaun. I'm part Irish, and I know all about the Irish hair. Although I do not have it. It runs in my family. Ginger is Irish red. Yeah, basically, yes, ginger. Thank you. That's the right word. But it's like... It's kind of like those old, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Style shows where I guess the voice actors are having to put on accents for fucking everybody. And they wind up just, like, giving everyone the most ridiculous voices. And it comes off as this Saturday morning style cartoon show that you just can't take fucking seriously at all. Yeah, like Joey with his Brooklyn fucking accent that is, like, completely unfitting for where he lives compared to everyone else. No one else has a Brooklyn accent in Yu-Gi-Oh! But him. They all go to, like, the same school? Where did he get the dialect? Everybody sounds so radically different in Yu-Gi-Oh! No one sounds like they're from the same region. He grew up in Brooklyn, it's okay. Anyways, welcome back to the Ring City. This is easily my favorite fucking DLC in the game. And, not just like DLC, but like favorite thing in Dark Souls in general. This is a really, really, really cool ride, all the way from start to finish. And what it is basically the world has fucking ended. This is the end of time. When you come to the Ring City, you're being teleported into the far, far, far reaches of the future, where everything has become one. Like I explained before in Dark Souls, when it comes to the timeline of Dark Souls, it's on a cyclic thing, where time keeps repeating itself over and over, but it's also descending downward at the same time, like a spiral. Time is not, in fact, a flat circle in Dark Souls. It just continuously spirals downwards until you can no longer differentiate itself from other timelines that are occurring over top of one another. Until you get this fucking mess. where just every possible timeline, every possible cycle has completely caved in upon itself. And time, as a result, has begun to completely be just destabilize. There won't be much left after all this is done, I guess, crushing itself into a nothingness or a swamp, which is what it's becoming. It's becoming a literal swamp, like a space-time swamp. It's fucking weird. Created of just, like, stagnant darkness and ash. It's incredibly metal. It's incredibly high fantasy. Everything becomes Blighttown. But yeah, the world has basically burned itself to nothing but ash. And time in Dark Souls is synonymous with fire. Fire is time. Because fire was raging out of control for so long and ceaselessly burning, and also was why we had time to begin with. Since it never stopped burning, everything began to basically turn to ash because it all got burned away. Hi, this is an invasion! Oh, you got DLC swords. Nice! Welcome to the Ring City! Damn. That guy was ready to jump me. We don't have chat fight here? Oh, no, I don't. I would have to add that. Is that BTTV? Someone would have to link me on BTTV if you wanted that. But also, Robopon, thank you for all those gift subs. Oh my god. That's really nice of you, dude. Thank you. And OSX, dude, thank you for the 46 months. But I hope everyone who got a gift sub says thank you to Robopon. You are always doing that, dude. That is so very fucking nice of you. Ooh. But these are the Merkmen. They are strange creatures that appear from the deep, which is rising from the, like, ashes of time. And consuming the entire world. In, like, this stagnant grime. I find the world building of Dark Souls to be fucking fascinating. Just the imagery that, like, Miyazaki uses for all of his, like, high fantasy concepts is really, really cool shit. This is a Herald Knight. These dudes are basically people who tried to get into the Ring City at one point to recover the Dark Soul, which is where the Dark Soul is. The Dark Soul. Or so it's said. But when they approached the city, they got consumed by the deep that was rising, and then it bloated their bodies into that fucking, like, ogreish shape. And now they can't fucking die! Except, you know, when I come along and kick their ass. But they just rise up from the deep swamps over and over again. Also, Shade, thank you for all those. That is really nice of you. Oh my god! That's a lot of subs today already. Jeez, fellas, I really appreciate that. That really helps. That really helps out a ton. Thank you. Oh, wait, I should mention, by the way, this is going to be a weird week for me. I am going to be very busy throughout the week. I have Mama Pagona visiting, and I'm going to go be doing some stuff around town. Because I want to see my mom. So I might not be around a whole lot. It depends. Sometimes she just wants to, like, chill out, and, I don't know. She kind of hangs out on her own. So that I might have time to stream, but we'll see. So hour and a half streams? I don't know. We'll see. Whoa! Oh. But yeah, I'm gonna have some family time this week. Also, goddamn, Neff, please. Thank you so much. Turret Crow, thank you so much. 35 months? That's a long, that's almost 3 years. 11 months is almost a year. Does the soul dark? Sources say possibly. It emanates dark. For darkness is the absence of time. Fire is time. Light is time. Dark is the absence of time. In some ways, it is peaceful, tranquil, calm, unmoving. Whoa! Yeah, I have no fucking clue what the hell is up with the Mercmen other than they're probably like some kind of weird corrupted version of a hollow consumed by the deep. Where they just explode with humanity and oh my god, these are... wow. That's a lot of subs, fellas. Jesus! Thank you. The future is full of swamp men. The future is Florida. Florida is the future, so you better get used to it now. It's filled with swamps, it's filled with mud, it's filled with murk and grime, grossness, and tons of ash. People are smoking this place up like damn chimneys. This is the most overpowered weapon in the game, by the way. I'm not even joking. This weapon, Murky Hand Scythe, is literally considered, if you use this thing in PvP, people will block you. You are considered like a garbage player in trash. You're considered a cheap fucking Craig. You're considered a loser Larry. You're considered a dick. Show us why. It just has an insane moveset, insane damage. It can be buffed. It can have all these different modifiers applied to it to make it overpowered as hell. It's just the fucking most ridiculous weapon in the game. I don't even think it's intended to be. It's Ansper Rapier then. Basically, yes. People will block you if you use that in PvP. It's considered a fuck you. Like, it's considered some, like, bad sportsmanship, almost even a taunt to whip it out. Gets hose mad. It gets hose mad. By the way, these enemies are fucking cool. They're deadly as hell, but that's the final form of a hollow. The angels, that's the actual pilgrim butterflies. So the pilgrim butterflies you've been seeing throughout the game are supposed to turn into those things. They're not, because of the dark sign. Still has like a seal of fire on the dark soul that they're trying to like mutate into that. By this point in the story, the dark sign is so faded that it doesn't even fucking really exist anymore. So the true face of man can emerge from these weird fucking cocoons that they create. And this is the power of man that Gwyn saw and feared. They wield light better than he fucking does. And he's the Lord of Light. They just shoot it out like they're fucking taking a piss. So why can they use light? That's the thing, no one knows. It's just considered man was supposed to inherit the world. Man was supposed to basically take over what the gods were doing. So with that, I suppose they were supposed to just take over light as well. But because of Gwyn's meddling, now it's completely split. I don't think there was originally supposed to be this giant division between light and dark. Most things in this game have a theme of trying to all to become one together. Like, as if everything's trying to coalesce upon itself. So, by the time that the fire is fading in this game, even at the start of the game, there's a lot of interesting things regarding embers, for example, being humanity and fire kind of merging into one thing. In order for your character to basically rekindle themselves. Your character is not a normal type of undead either. They're a new type. They're an unkindled. And it's believed to be some kind of weird evolution where light and dark started to become like harmonious with each other in some ways. But at the same time, it was way too late. and not done in the proper way that it should have. It's like it's coalescing in spite of the fact that the world is destabilizing. But as a result, you get undeath still because of the fucking dark sign. Yeah, it's like yin and yang kind of stuff. It is basically yin and yang. But yeah, it's believed that because things are all becoming one, and as like a spiral descending forever downwards, once you reach the center, you can't see the sides anymore. Everything starts to become the same thing. Dark wields light. Mankind was supposed to inherit the world from the gods and basically do exactly what they were doing, I suppose, and that Gwyn didn't want that. Because he feared that exact thing. Shooting lasers at us. Unkilled are born from the ashes of those who linked the flame in previous cycles. Correct. They're a new type of undead that are almost like made to link the flame. However, they still seek humanity, but they don't have a dark sign. It's weird. Or, well, maybe they do. Actually, no, they do have a dark sign. What is it that's different about them? Something is weird with their humanity, like how it works, because they can't hollow. Not normally, at least. Not without dark sigils. Which is different from every other undead that came before them. So it's like they solved the hollowing problem. But also, it can still happen if you meddle with their, like, physiology. By introducing the dark soul to it. I guess it throws it out of whack. Not necessarily. I think they're a byproduct of a hollow burning themselves to the kill in the first flame. Right, but they were unsuccessful. They weren't enough. And then the Bell of Awakening tolls and they're brought back to life. By the way, this is the snake soul. This is a model that eventually became the fucking Erdtree spirits in Elden Ring. That's the mouth. That's the face. There's some belief that this might actually be what happened to the primordial serpents or the pus of men. This is all cut content shit. There's no explanation for why there are, like, weird corpses of serpents here. None at all. Well, it's not hairy, it's covered in moss because it eventually became wood, or something like that. This one's, like, completely ripped open. You can kind of go inside it. It implies a lot of weird things about the physiology of serpents in this series. The kinds that, like, Framptar or, Cath. There are some people who think this might even be Cath somehow. Originally, Cath was going to play a really big part in the story and even be an encounter. And there was promo art that showed, like, a massive version of one of these, just completely wrapped around an entire city. It was fucking metal. It was one of the first images we saw of this game. That was completely cut. Could they be linked to great trees? Maybe. The nature of primordial serpents are incredibly just vague. They're considered imperfect dragons that are, like, guided by greed. Like, they have insane amounts of want, which is just basically your thirst for souls. Oh wait, that's right, this area has infinite Merkmen. Yeah, I mean, in Norse mythology, yes. Norse mythology, Jesus. There is, Nadog, who is the giant serpent that wraps around Yggdrasil and munches on its roots. Serpent dragon thing. And yeah, I do believe that is a reference to it. It also could be a reference to the giant snake that lives in Sheol. In, I believe, Hebrew cosmology. Or, not Hebrew. What's the fucking right... Israeli cosmology. Yeah, the Hebrew is a fucking language, sorry. Well, I guess you could also say Jewish, but I believe whenever I looked up the cosmology, it was called Israeli cosmology. But yeah, you get the idea. There's an entire realm beneath the world in that cosmology where there's roots that go downwards in this big dark cave of, I guess, what is basically the abyss or hell or the realm of the dead, where there's this giant serpent that is wrapped around everything. And there is belief that Frampton Cod are based on that. Sheol is weird. It's like a thrice imported concept. Yeah, it's got a lot of interesting stuff around it. I've looked into it before. Ancient cosmology is really interesting. It's not in Christian mythology, or, yeah. Theology. Could you describe the Bible as a mythos? Wouldn't it fit that? Yeah, you can call it mythology. Okay, I was wondering if there was like a specific term there to use. Because I am not a theologist, so I wouldn't know. Whoa. Jesus the Odyssey. Like Mario Odyssey, yeah. Mario and Jesus. It definitely happened. Whoa! Whew. Yeah! Duh! It's like how they don't like calling God magic, they call it miracles. Well, I mean, that's a thing in this game, too. Miracles and sorcery are considered different things, but in actuality, they're actually the same thing, two sides of the same coin, which is an interesting thing for Miyazaki to do. It does kind of call that out, doesn't it? Like, wait, what's the actual difference? There is none. It's your point of view. That's a good spell. Whoa! Okay, I think I'm safe as long as I'm here. Drop down here. And there we go. Souls ring! That's a good ring for farming souls. I'm gonna put that on, actually. That's the best version. That's +3. Tons of souls, here we come! I think Dark Souls and every other RPG divides the two mainly because D&D did. Well, I mean, Miyazaki likes the idea of dualities a lot. He does it a ton in his stories. By the way, this is the weird cocoon that powers this thing. Probably want to take a longer look at it. There's another one I'll take a look at. So basically, the pilgrims of Londor hatch these giant fucking cocoons from their back. which creates this weird pupa-like being that projects their soul into another body that is an angelic form. Oh shit, wait, I should go back. I skipped something important. Shit. Can I get back from here? I might need a Homer bone. Oh, thank God. Yeah, there's something up there I missed. Can't go back now. Fuck! Should not have jumped down. Oh, wait. Oh, not that bonfire. Bonfire nearby, though. I don't want to activate that bonfire because I'm worried it might fuck up something.
Ashen one, thou, then I am of thous. Very well, then take.
Let's put a point there. But yeah, Miyazaki likes to do a lot of things about, like, dualities in his story, and I mean, that's a really good one. What's the difference between magic and faith? Nothing. It depends on, I guess, whatever feud is going on between whatever factions. In this game, literally, sorcery and miracles are pretty much the same thing, except they're viewed differently based on who wields them. For example, a lot of Velka's stuff are considered sorceries. But she's a god. But she's not a god that's favored. So, therefore discarded as not a miracle. And a blasphemous magical thing. And then there's also dragons. Dragons also use magic, but why are they different from miracles exactly? If anything, dragons should be the miracles because dragons are older than the gods are. And also were slinging shit around before they even were, like, things. So why is it that they're considered magic and not miracles? Because it's purely that Gwyn decided whatever his race slings out as magic is therefore a miracle.
Strange little lad you are. What on earth do you see in me?
Magic is, faith wants to be.
Keep your mouth.
I guess you could say that there is, like, some differences.
At least until I lose
in the lore of
mine.
this game, miracles are more like tales told that you weave into being. Sorcery is more like, I guess, force of nature kind of shit in some ways, but also not really. It's not consistent. Because sometimes, like I said, like the Velka shit. Why is that considered different? Pyromancy is faith-based and Gwyn used fire, but Dark Pyromancy is int-based even though it's still flame. Yep. That's a good way of viewing it. At least I no longer have to worry about the angel. It's just full of contradictions, really. Also, that's one of the best rings in the game. Pretty glad I came back for that. Let's see. That will make it so I actually can wear a little bit less. Let's see. 32, 24, 33, 31. Could probably wear something a little lighter and still even have better defense. Yep. Actually, let's sort by weight. 77, 75, 69. Yeah, that's still better than with the Havel ring. It looks so dumb. But fuck it, it works! Well, thank you for the raid, Shua Snake. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a good evening. Fucking clown suit. I know, right? But it's effective and it works. That's all that matters. Bye. Please don't come over here. Please don't. Please don't. Come on. Fall. Fall off. Good. Whew. Oh, well, thank you, Snake. That's nice of you to say. This is why I wanted to come back here, by the way. I missed the best NPC in the game.
Oh, look at you. You've got your head screwed on correct. Fantastic. To meet a kindred spirit on this god's forsaken crag. Call me Lab. I can't remember my real name, so let's just go with that. I have a feeling we're going to make a fabulous team. Oh, you'll see. You'll see.
Nice squat, buddy.
Oh, in all honesty, there's something I should tell you. I'm hollow. Yes. I try to play it off, but I haven't a clue about my past, who I was, or what I lived for. Not even my own blessed name. That's why I've come here, searching for the Purging Monument. Said to be in the Ringed City, where the pygmies who found the Dark Soul at the Dawn of Fire reside. All I can say is, those little stones aren't doing much to help me remember anymore.
Oh, he was using the little stones that get rid of your curse. They're not working on him anymore. His curse is too advanced. He's actually hollowing now for real. Is it ever explained how he's able to keep his mind despite being hollow? He's been using the purging stones. He just mentioned it. He says they're not working up anymore, so I guess they eventually stop working. So now he's desperate and needs to find the Purging Monument because that's the big purging stone.
Well, that's the long and short of it. So if I completely forget who you are,
ooh, that's interesting, Mason Moon.
Come on. What else can I say? I'm a bloody hollow, for heaven's sake.
What about humanity? This is the end of time. He's like the only person left. There's not a whole lot of humanity to go around anymore. By the way, humanity kind of went the way of the dinosaur and became this. This is now humanity. It's also emerging with, like, the effigies. It's fucking weird. Humanity has, like, changed shape as, like, time reached its end and merged with fire. Yeah, there's no more, like, humanity at this point. Humanity has gotten used up so fucking much that you can't... It's not even, like, it's the same thing anymore. People hoard this shit and fight over it. And I think also this only really works for unkindles. But there's a lot of entropy shit here, so basically there is no more humanity for him to, like, use. There's no one for him to fight to get it from. He has to basically stave off the curse with the stones of Velka, which are the purging stones. They're not working anymore, so he came to the Ring City, or he's looking for the Ring City because there's a giant legendary purging monument there that can get rid of his curse.
Well, that's the long and short of it.
Regular
So if I
undeads are not a thing
completely
anymore.
forget who
They're
you
like
are,
gone or something.
Don't be wroth with me.
Or well, he's
Come
like
on.
one of the last ones,
What
actually.
else can I say? I'm a bloody hollow, for heaven's sake.
There aren't really a whole lot by the events of Dark Souls 3. Everyone in Dark Souls 3 is an unkindled by the... Like, most of them are. Patches, I believe, is still an undead. I don't think he's an unkindled. Lap is clearly an undead. Grey Rat is probably an undead. But then you have Henri, who's an unkindled. You got Hawkwood, who's an unkindled. Sigvard is an unkindled. There's an overwhelming amount more unkindleds than there are undead, and unkindleds are like the last of the last batch. So humanity is basically fucked.
Well, that's the long and short of it. So if I completely forget who you are, don't be wroth with me. Come on. What else can I say?
Oh,
I'm a
dude,
bloody hollow, for
lots of people
heaven's
miss
sake.
the unkindled versus undead thing. It's a really convoluted part of the story. It's not really well explained. But basically, unkindled are a new type of undead that can't hollow because they're not a normal type. It's like they don't have... I guess you don't have a fucking Dark Soul. Or not really a normal one. I don't know. It's fucking weird. They don't play by the same rules. Oh, shit! No! Just kidding. Like they were never born. They were undead at one point, but they tried to link the fire, but they were not powerful enough and were completely consumed, turned into ash, and thus didn't save shit. So then even more unkindled had to be thrown at the fire in order to fucking satiate its hunger. The Lords of Cinder were basically people who linked the fire successfully. You were trying to become a Lord of Cinder. You did it. You're an unkindled. Basically, unkindled are failed lords. But the unkindled were called back into service when the Lords of Cinder said, fuck that, we're not licking the flame again. Because who the hell wants to burn for quote-unquote eternity twice? Not really a fun idea. Especially when all it does is just temporarily alleviate symptoms of the first flame dying. Doesn't really get rid of the problem. In fact, it makes it worse every time. It becomes foolish. Because all it's doing is resisting nature. You're not supposed to link the first flame. That's an artificial process created by Gwyn. Everyone bought it on the lie, basically. Yeah, it's just delay for the inevitable, but it also made the inevitable way worse than what it should have been, which is this. This was not supposed to happen the way it does. This is not normal or the natural state of like how the world was supposed to end. It wasn't even supposed to end. It was just supposed to become, like, inherited by humans. But Gwyn really wouldn't give up. God damn. Fucking Mercmen. Jesus! Fucking dude. Oh, Henri's not dead. Henri's perfectly fine. She's an unkindled, remember? She can't die like that. She's in the ending. She literally got up after that. Like, I'm not, yeah. Some people don't realize that. I think that's really funny. Unkindled ran out of humanity or dark soul, like stars eventually run out of hydrogen to fuse and fuse heavier elements, and Unkindled had to move on to a new thing too. I mean, maybe. There's lots of weird, like... You guys notice scale here? There's lots of weird things like that. I mean, there could be things involving stars and suns. that would be in line with a lot of the things Miyazaki likes to do. I am floating here. Whoop! Dar. I think once you get into planetary bodies, though, except for the sun, it kind of gets a little out of scope of the story. But that could be a thing. Yeah, it could have a lot to do with, like, how hydrogen fuses and things like that. I mean, there's a lot of themes of just entropy and things breaking down and then coalescing upon itself. Everything becoming one, but also separating at the same time. Contradictions, really. Which is what happens when time is introduced to a stagnant world. Which is apparently really interesting lore about the dragons. Apparently, at one point, all the dragons were really similar to each other. And then once the first flame erupted into being, all the dragons started to become, like, different kinds of creatures. Like, the gaping dragon was once a normal type of dragon, but then because of time being introduced to its biology, it just consumed everything around it, and it began developing a ravenous hunger, then mutated its rib cage into a mouth. This is actually from Miyazaki himself. Like, he talked about it. Just, it's interesting how, like, just, he says time introduced disparity, but then, like, disparity literally being, like, just rapid, violent mutations of everything around you. Instead of just this natural, gradual change. I don't know. It's interesting to me. I have to reload this area. I'm doing good, figurative friend. How you doing? Goddamn, Mystery Dungeon was a long-ass time ago. Also, yeah, that was Earthen Peak. Goddamn. It literally is called Earthen Peak Ruins, by the way, and people still are convinced Dark Souls 2 has no presence in this game. I don't know how more blatant we need to get. That's literally Iron Keep you're walking on. That is the windmill that you burned in Dark Souls 2. This is Iron Keep. This whole thing. Oh, well, thank you, figurative. That's nice of you. That thing that takes you to the volcano? Yup. That's it.
Oh, I know who you are.
Oh,
Great to
sorry,
see you
Earthen
still in
Peak,
one
not Iron
piece.
Keep. It leads to Iron Keep.
I can see why they call this the Dreg Heap at the world's end. Mangled remnants from every age and every land. It actually sort of lends credence to the old rumors that the ringed city rests below it all. Don't mind me. You needn't worry yourself with this nonsense. I just wanted to tell someone, and I'm sick of old Humpty. I should stay quiet. Wait, I'll make it up to you. By letting you in on a secret of sorts. Past here, you'll find the remains of a giant earthen tower, half submerged in a poisonous swamp. Not a very nice place to visit. Only, there's precious treasure in the thick of the swamp. I didn't have any use for it, you see. So, sorry, I left the whole package behind. If I get the chance, I could go fetch it for you. But if that's too long to wait, go nab it for yourself. I know who you are. A righteous warrior. Yes? With a solemn duty to boot. Well, grab that treasure. That's as good a duty as any. Past here, you'll find the remains of a giant earthen tower, half submerged in a poisonous swamp. Not a very nice place to visit. If I get the...
Yeah, I don't know how much more on the nose you need to be that this is Dark Souls 2. This is a Dark Souls 2 area. In case you didn't get it, this is a Dark Souls 2 area. Yeah, dude, he found some fucking treasure, and he's like, hey, you want some treasure? I found some. Oh, hi. Ah! Ah! Okay. Oh god, it's going in here. Yeah, those angels are no fucking joke. Whoa! Jesus. Wept. Whoa! They can curse you? Wait, seriously? How? I've never seen them try and curse. They'd have... Really? If you stand still. I never knew that. I've never let them do that before. It's an AoE. Oh, really? I've never had them do it. They'll spin and a light will glow around you. That's interesting. Then yeah, they really are the new, like, advancement of man becoming God. They can control undeath. They can control curse? That's fucked up. Oh, I should go up there really quick. There we go. God, they're so fucking creepy. Oh, shit! Forgot about that. They look Bloodborne-y. They do look Bloodborne-y. Oh, that's the AoE! Does it Pyromancer gloves? Does it... There's a Pyromancer skirt! Whoa! Wow! Whew. Okay. Another fucking poison swamp! Look at all the windmills that are around here. Remind you of anything? Whoa. That's crazy. Until today, I have played through this game so many times. I've never had them do that. I think I killed them too fast. I'm just like so fucking deadlocked on getting rid of them. I'm not standing in the soft feather. Wait, they're feathers? Oh yeah, angelic faith. That's right. They would be feathers. Anyways, these are the weird pupa things that actually are projecting the angels. They erupt from the back of Londor pilgrims. So those giant shell things are more like eggs. There's a belief that they're actually over their dark sign, which is like erupting like a massive pimple. And at some point, they all become these things. And the reason why you see so many pilgrims trying to get into Lothric is because Cath was basically trying to flood the streets with these guys. Have them erupt into angels and then basically take over Lothric from within. As like a sudden surprise Jack-in-the-Box army. That's why there's so many pilgrims in Lothric from Londor. Also, they were spraying the angelic faith and convincing people to also try and ascend into these things, which are the pilgrim butterflies. However, since the dark sign is still really strong around that time, they don't become pure angels. They just become those weird, spindly, gross, wormy-looking nerve-ending things that fly around. I'm not really sure at what point this thing's supposed to, like, transcend into the angel completely, or if it even is meant to. But this thing is projecting it. Once you kill it, the angel is done. It's almost like it was, like, creating a new life. But it wasn't yet complete. Just fucking weird. I love it. It's so weird, look. It's so unnecessarily weird. Anyways, no more angel for that area. Thank God. It could be a form of astral projection. But it is considered like the next stage of humanity. That's what we were supposed to become. And that's why Gwyn sealed away man's soul, because he was like, wait a minute, that's my fucking trick. That's my trick. You can't bend light, that's my thing. So he sealed the soul with a seal of fire. And said, fuck you. Yeah, the dark sign at the end of, like, the age of the first flame is supposed to give way to mankind ascending and becoming gods like that, yes. The dark sign is also a machination of Gwyn. It's not really supposed to be a thing to begin with. Think of it as, like a river being held up by a dam, and then it begins to just get dammed up. And as it dams up, things get fucked up as a result, because that's not the natural flow of things. There's too much dark in humans now, and it makes them corrupt. And then it has this weird interaction with fire constantly getting agitated, which results in their undeath. Like, there's this whole thing about, like, how fire and dark interact within, like, the soul of man in order to produce the side effect of undeath, and why humans get erupted, like, or get reborn in, like, bonfires, for example, has to do with how Gwyn basically did something, some ritual to tie humanity to the first flame as fuel, making them just forever interlinked. Yeah, this is a reference to the Pyromancers in DS2. This one's named Zoe. Didn't this NPC specifically have, like, a really fucked up attack that got cut from the game? Or was that Dark Souls 2? God damn, whips are fucking good. Gotcha! Whew. Got the flame fan. Yeah, what was it? It was like some Dominatrix, like, animation or something I remember in DS2 that got cut from the game with the Pyromancer. Was it like a spank? It was something really fucking funny. Someone showed it to me recently, but I forget exactly what it was. It was DS2. It was the Kiss of Death animation. Is Jerma gonna find out this thing's a Looney Tunes voice clip too? Someone needs to get Jerma to play Dark Souls 3. I'll watch it. The fact that he figured out that Orphan of Kos is like a Yosemite Sam yell is fucking insane to me. That dude is like a repository of just Very interesting knowledge. Yeah, I saw the Peppino thing, but also how it, like, became Orphan of Kos. That's fucking hysterical to me. Only Germa could do that. Literally only Germa. When did he play Dark Souls 3? I actually didn't know. Desert, are you talking about this? The hottest attack ever, Kiss of Death. Is this the cut one? Let's see it. Yeah, that's the Dark Souls 2 Pyromancer. There was another video I saw that was similar. No, the cut one is this. This is the video, thank you! Yeah, I was looking for this one. Yeah, the fucking... fucking spank! Yeah, it's a Dominatrix move. That got cut from the game. Fucking hysterical. God damn it. Dark Souls 2, what the fuck? Why'd they cut it? I think Shibuya put that one in, and they were like, we can't have this. He's fucked up the game enough.
Upon the first flame,
Shibuya's final trick
for a world without fire,
that he got away with was unfortunately Frigid Outskirts.
For an end to the linking of the fire.
He just had to ruin that DLC somehow.
Call upon me. I am a firekeeper. Douse. Very well.
Douse.
Then take.
You can burn everything down, but instead use slaps. Very disappointing.
Mayst thou thy
Miyazaki
peace
wanted Frigid
discover.
Outskirts personally. I don't think Miyazaki was aware Frigid Outskirts existed. No one should have ever created Frigid Outskirts. Easily one of the worst areas I've ever had to suffer through in any of these games. People think Blighttown's bad. Play through that area, then come back. You'll respect Blighttown after that. You'll be like, I yearn for Blighttown. The children yearn for Blighttown after Frigid Outskirts. Yearn. Any other weapons that go well with a hollow build? Wasn't there one like... One of the katanas is really good for a hollow build. Was it the Murakumo? Do we even have it? Black Blade, Pontiff Knight, Curved Sword, always a good weapon. Murakumo. 20 strength, 18 dex. Ooh, that's gonna be a hard one to get.
Pretty be careful. I don't.
It's gonna take a lot of levels. That's at least 18 levels. I'll stick with my faith luck. I'm liking it. I'm loving it. Okay, cool. Let's go take on a boss. I love this boss, by the way. Fun fact. You can summon Gale for this boss. The Gale that they use for this boss is so fucking overtuned because I think it's the same one they use in the Frida fight. That he just never fucking dies. He's like invincible. He just doesn't fucking die. Because the Frida fight is so insane that they had to like overtune him for it. And I think they're just calling the literal same NPC for this one. I think that's fucking hysterical. I'm not gonna summon for it though. I'm gonna do it normally. I like to fight this guy normally. Let's see. Wow, do I really not have the fire damage one? weird. Whatever. That should be fine. Actually, you know what? No. Not that. This. Gale is overcome by his humanity at this point in time, no? That's the thing. So right now, we're still in a transient world where time is slowly moving forward. The Gale we're encountering in this part of the game is still Gale. He's still himself. When we get to the Ring City, we get separated and time gets really fucked up. Because the Ring City is on a weird anchored point in time, while everything else is flowing around it like a pebble in a river. While we're there, Gale is out exploring the rest of time and searching desperately for the Dark Soul. Eventually, he arrives at the Ring City, but by the time you undo the curse, time floods into the Ring City, unlocking it from its locked point in time. It catches up with the rest of the world, and Gale is then introduced back into the Ring City. Eons later, he appears as if like thousands of years have passed, and he's just been eating everyone left and has completely lost his mind. So to answer your question, this Gale is still sane. The Gale you encounter later isn't. He's not even Gale anymore. He's just hollow.
Take the plunge. You won't die.
I like how he pointed. Big ass tree hole. This is also believed to be the tree that Dark Souls 1 took place on. The Arch Tree, I mean. Because this is Firelink Shrine. The original one. Those are also the demons that Lorien slayed. They got better. Here we go. Oh, shit. This is a fucking awesome duel fight, by the way. I actually really like this one. Because despite how it might look, they do back off, and kind of rotate in and out from one another. They kind of give you a bit of a break. They're actually programmed to, like, attack you in tandem. Unlike other dual boss fights in the series, this one's actually kind of fair. Woo! Not doing so hot, though, this time. I also started off in a really bad way. Oh god, yeah, I'm getting fucked. Whoa! Okay. I like to take out this one first, because they have Toxic and are the most annoying. Whew. Whoa! Really should use Sunlight Blade way more here. It's literally the bane of their existence. Whoa! Fucking Toxic. Oof! Ornstein and Smog are actually the only other fight in the series, I think, where they actually did program them effectively. to be in tandem with one another. It's a crude implementation, but I have learned that fight so well that literally, like, it's really well done. They have clear positions in the fight that they alternate between. There's even, like, a method of keeping them within pace of each other. Smaug and Ornstein is actually not unfair. It's actually a really well-designed fight, and there's a lot of interesting ways you can tackle it. That said, it's hard as hell. This is a better version, I think. I like this one more. Godskin Duo did make me sad because they don't go in tandem at all. They're completely independent. It's fucking dumb. I don't like that boss at all. I think it's lazy. This fight, however, really cool. Woo, shit. You can also kind of, like, corral them a bit. I do like how they eventually back off on one another. They give you, like, some space a bit. Whoa! They also stagger pretty easily at a certain point. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Woo. I'll apply my buff as you apply yours. Whoa. Come here. Where you going? Oof. Too early. And Dunsky. Whew. Oh shit! Too angry to die. I can explain what just happened, but not what during the fight. What happened is just really cool, actually. This is the original demon that Lorien fought. What we just fought were basically two bitch demons that inherited its soul and split it between themselves. And once they both died, the demon prince finally came into being as the last demon to defend the rest of the demons. Is the really, really, really short version of it. The demon prince, like, they appear when all other demons are dead. Because demons all share, like, one collective, like, kind of consciousness, apparently. Whoa! But once you killed the final demon, they took in the soul of their brother and then assumed the role of Demon Prince. So they were both basically splitting the soul of Demon Prince. The Demon Prince was originally slain by Lorien and was believed to have been defeated. There's actually a really old item description that I think got cut out of the game, where it said that, like, Lorien thought he slayed it, but it actually retreated deep into the earth and to lick its wounds. But I'm pretty sure in this version, what wound up happening is he did defeat the Demon Prince, but the will of the Demon Prince is a totally different kind of concept, where it's not really tied to one specific demon. It just kind of appears in times of desperation for them as like a leader kind of demon. And since there's only 2 demons left remaining by this point in history, once both of them die, their souls basically fuse and the Demon Prince erupts into being in order to defend the final demon. Is he supposed to be hard? He's hard for some people, not hard for others. I would say this is a medium difficulty fight. Once you know the ins and outs of it, it's pretty easy. Like, you can also kill them in a specific way. Also, it really matters which one you kill last, because the final version will inherit different moves. Demon from Below is recommended to be killed last. Or, well, no, killed first. Or what? No, wait, yes. No, Demon from Below gets killed first. Because the other version has a really shitty attack that just sucks to dodge. Woo. Gotta get back over there. Kinda got off track. They also have really big tells if you're, like, actively paying attention to their animations. They're pretty big and slow. It's possible to kill both at once. Well, actually, there's a lot of glitches you can do in this fight. There's one where you can kill the final boss instantaneously. Like, when its HP bar loads in, you can do an attack on it at a certain frame, and it'll instantly kill it. This animation. I've never really pulled it off, though. I don't feel like doing it. Whew. God damn, I love this song. Oh shit, orbs! Ah, fuck. What are you doing? Whoa! Oh, fuck! Yeah, I forgot about the meteor storm. That's the shitty attack. Yeah, I want to get him to do the laser instead. The laser, he's like a sitting duck. Your Estus was set to magic. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it was. I was so busy looking at the boss. He's so pretty. Does the Chaos Flame never go out even when the rest of the world is dead? The Chaos Flame did go out. That's why all the demons are dying. And there's none left. They're all that's left. Yeah, I got all turned around. Whoa. God damn these screams. Whoa. Bit over top each other, fellas. There we go. Yeah, killing the Demon Prince is basically the final, like, attempt they had at surviving. Like, they're it. They're the last demons. You should feel bad for them. The demons did literally nothing wrong. They were killed because they were considered abominations. That's it. They were just people trying to live. At least a demon in pain is no longer in pain. Whoa! Whoa, shit. Are you gonna do the laser now? Yep, okay, cool. That's a sitting duck move. This is the move you want him to do. You gotta bait that out. Whoa! Get! Oof. Oh, Magmud! Your buff is gone. I just put it back up, but, whoops. I got, Magmud. Whoopsie! Do it again! No, I don't need help. I don't summon. I'm perfectly fine. Whoop. They sit around so much. Yay! One down. You can kind of just walk around them, honestly. Their hitboxes are pretty easy. I love the giant monsters in Ring City just for their hitboxes alone. Just because they're not bullshit. Whoa! Die. All right. Okay. Gonna wait for it. Drink up. Oh, ow. A little too early there. Whoa! God damn, that move is cool. Fucking meteor crash. Ooh. Here he goes. Just a big fuck you laser. The camera! Whoa! Whew. Yeah, my buff's gone. It's fine. Final stretch anyways. Ooh. Whoa! No! Nearly spoke too soon! There we go. Rest in peace! I love that boss. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking good! Demon no longer in pain. But yeah, this is believed to be basically the remains of Firelink after all these fucking time crash bullshit things happened. Just... right here is actually the church where you would find Frampt. This is it. Yeah, every boss except Half-Life is amazing. Half-Light. Half-Life? Well, Half-Light's more of a player boss. I mean, the offline version's alright. At least it's slightly unique for a player character encounter. Half-Life 2 was a hard boss. Actually, let me see something really quick. Small banner used by the envoys of Great Lord Gwyn in the days of yore. Face the ring cliff and hold the banner high to summon facilitators of transport. For the pygmies who took the Dark Soul, the Great Lord gifted the Ring City, an isolated place at World's End, and his beloved youngest daughter, promising her that he would one day come for her when the day came. That's Filianor. The lore of Filianor is fucking weird. She sleeps and keeps time at bay. And also is apparently an anime reference. I forget which anime. This is the literal end of the world. The literal end of the world. Like, it falls off here. It was Angel's Egg. Yep. No, it wasn't Berserk. It was Angel's Egg. Thank you. That's it. The one stationary point in this fucked up time travel plot. Are those demons? They're like... yeah, I guess so. I guess they are demons. Technically, yeah, I guess they are. So wait a minute, hold on a second. Is that a plot hole? Can someone explain the imps? Why didn't they become the demon prince? Maybe they just don't fucking matter. These dudes are always weird. They're called demons, but you never see them hanging out with chaos demons. You know what? There are two different types of demons, actually, in Dark Souls, when I think about it. Covetous Demon was a different type of demon that had nothing to do with the Chaos Flame. Imps are fiends, not demons. That would... You know what? Maybe they are just a different type. Like, there's different types of giants. Time is broken, remember? That's true. Also could be time-broken things. It is an interesting thing to point out, though. Yeah, they are demons. What the fuck? I think I have seen people talk about that before. Like, how are there demons here if those were supposed to be the last two? Because, according to... I think it was this one. Soul the Demon Prince. One of the twisted souls steeped in strength. The demons birthed from a common chaos share almost everything between them, even the pride of their prince and his near-faded flame, so that the last demon standing may rekindle it. This literally says that was the last demon. Otherwise, he wouldn't have appeared. So what the fuck? Imps just be around in space-time carrying people, I guess. Whatever. You know what? Mesa Moon has a point. This is a time lock location. These demons are clearly the same kind used in Anor Londo. This is a city of the gods, technically. They could just be demons displaced in time, and they left the Ring City to basically grab me and then came back, where they wouldn't be affected by whatever the fuck is going on beyond its walls. That actually clears it completely up. Good. Good job, chat.
Hark. They
Hark!
brought thee here, did they not? Dost thou the gods serve,
Triton!
or merely that role affect?
I serve the gods. Nope, just pretending.
Yes. Yes, of course. How wouldst one such as thee do service to the gods? I have intimate knowledge of thy kind. I know thy want. The dark soul, is it not? Why else wouldst one deign to visit this dung heap? Give rest to thy falsity. I would be an ally to thee. If it is the dark soul thou desirest, then seek Filianor's church at the base of the cliff. There wilt thou the sleeping princess waken. Her slumber is a deceit, a lid covering an overgrown privy, a prop to keep thee from the dark soul of thine desire.
God damn it.
Worry not, I am a true friend to thee. If thou art yet human, the urge will soon begin to swell, to curse the gods and bring ruin upon this accursed heap of dung.
Hold on a second. Excuse me a moment. Wait, can I activate the thing first? Okay, maybe not. Fuck it, let's go. Come on, race me, come on, huh? Bet you can't catch me! Idiot. Come on, come chase me! Ah! Damn it! Now I'm the idiot! Fuck! I did use a giant seed. They weren't targeting him for some reason. Damn it! The seed wore off? No, it didn't. They don't wear off. They don't wear off. What wound up happening there is they were prioritizing me over him. I have to go get my shit now. God damn. I love it when I can kill people that way, though. It's so fucking funny. No one ever sees it coming, either. Whoa, shit. Gotta get back up there. Whew. All right. Honestly, though, I kind of need to BRB really quick. If I could just take a few minutes to BRB, I'll be right back. I just gotta take care of something. One moment. I'm gonna go feed my dog. Hey, I'm back. All right. I need to cash in these souls. I nearly fucking lost them. Because I was an idiot. I also got to get another giant seed. Whew. Well, I'm hoping you're feeling okay now, Karai, and it seems like you are. It's good to see you, man. Let's cash this shit in.
Thou wishes and call. I am of thou hast given. Very well.
Yeah, that's Desert if he real. Pagona
Then
if he
touch
real.
the darkness within me.
Pagona if he real. On
Take
screen.
nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Projecting to you. Directly to you.
Let these souls withdraw
How you doing, though? Hope you're doing well, Esper Queen.
stations of disparity, elucidated by power, burrowed deep within me, retreating to a darkness beyond.
Goddamn. I like it, though. I like the realistic Pagona. I was actually thinking of, like, working on her a little bit more. Maybe giving it, like, some spikes or something. Give it a bit more of a spiny beard. It fits you. Yeah, I know. It's nice. It's funny. It's funny, and it's, like, lighthearted. It's jovial looking. I like it. It works. It works well.
Ashen
But yeah,
one,
I might try and, like,
kill
work on
me
her a little bit more. Maybe
and
improve it a
take
bit.
these eyes away. Before I am drawn into the darkness,
Huh? What? No, never mind. Have a good day. Corn streamer. Get that corn off me!
Met Ashen One. How may
Thank
I
you,
be
Corn
of
Cat.
service?
Thank you for your service. Wow, I have a lot of armor I could buy. What do you get for the Demon Prince soul? I'm trying to remember. I think you get, like, chaos magic. Yeah, you get, seething chaos. Hurl chaos clump that seethes and explodes. Oh, right! The fucking curved sword that can be used as a pyromancy catalyst. This thing's cool. This chaotic thing, the last flame kindled by the Demon Prince, is shaped like the claw marks of a demon. It is both a fiery bladed weapon and a pyromancy flame. This thing just looks badass. It's just a literal sword made out of fire. And you can cast pyromancies with it. It's pretty fucking sick. I don't have the stats for it right now, though. A flail used by the bulbous father of the painted world to shred his own skin, producing blood to appease the flame. Ariandel, being the restorer of the painted world, knew that it was painted with blood. And only blood could protect the secret. A great scythe wielded by Sister Elfrida, with a curved blade thinly coated by painted world frost that easily breaks the guards of shields. In the painting, the scythe is a symbol of a long-lost home, possibly explaining Elfrida's preference for it. Also, Neff, please, thank you for 35 months. Turret Crow, thank you for the 11 months earlier. Komedas asks, thank you for the gift sub. UFO Abduction, thank you for all those gift subs earlier, too. And Shuastek, thank you for that raid earlier, too. My god, I missed a lot of notifications, I think. Well, actually, no, I got the raid. I missed some of those gift subs, though. Thank you. I didn't see that, UFO. That's really fucking nice of you. I hope people said thank you to you, man. Make the flail whip the back. You know, honestly, this is probably one of the best PvP weapons I've seen in the game. Well, actually, wait, no. Well, its moveset's pretty fun. People don't expect it being as good as it is. It's not the best, though, but it's definitely good. I've never seen anyone use this. I've never seen anyone fucking use this thing. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. Hail Mary! Hail Mary! Afraid. Bring me my flail. Bring me my flail. Why? Oh, it gives you a buff. Violently flail oneself to trigger an awakening that temporarily boosts the strengths of miracles, just as the good father used the rose himself. No one I know uses this fucking thing for that. Everyone uses it only for the dumb emote. The dumb animation. Hitting yourself in PvP is a power move. I mean, taking like 30 seconds to do it is a power move. It's not a good buff. It's not a good buff. Bottom line. You did in your only run of the game? Oh, you actually used it, Kurai? Good shit. You might be the only person I know that actually used it. Yes, I don't recommend. Yeah, I hear it's dog shit. Also, I am missing 2 bone shards, and I don't know where the fuck they are. Where the hell are they? I need to think about what bone shards I might be missing. Because that's important. Where'd you see him last? Can you kill yourself with that weapon? No, well, actually, yeah, I think you can. Hold on. Yeah, you totally can. Ow! Hail Mary! This has got to be the dumbest way to die. Bring me my flail! Bring me my flail! I whipped it back too hard. Whipped it back harder than Luigi. The buff is kind of good, 25% miracle power for 2 minutes. Yeah, but you have to be a sitting duck to use it. I just don't think it's worth it. I just don't think it's worth it, personally. I think you can get that damage in, like, in way more efficient ways. Oh, wait, you know what? I need to do something really quick. Not every weapon's built for PvP. Well, here's the thing. Like, if you're in the middle of a boss fight, you can't really take the time to apply that buff again. Whereas, I can do this in a boss fight easily in between moves. That's easy. I think it comes down to just the speed of the buff. Which makes it whether or not it's effective. Well, you use it before you start the fight. Yeah, but then, like, it runs out in the middle of it. You want to apply it again, maybe. You can't. That's my gripe with it. Maybe not everyone likes to play that way. But I like to, like, keep my buffs up. It's a lore weapon. Also, this place is on fire now. Neat. And how long the buff lasts, that's important too. Very important. But yeah, after you beat Frida, the aftermath of the fight basically incinerates the whole church. The rest of the world's fine. This church ain't. Well, they can't make it too strong, otherwise it does become broken. But now she's here kicking her feet.
Ashen One, thy gift of flame has taken root, and Uncle Gale will soon bring the pig.
No, the rest of the world will be set on fire, but not yet.
Colored like the dark soul of man. I wonder if Uncle Gale has found it, the pigment colored like the dark soul of man. I wonder the pig.
So she's waiting on Gale to come back with the Dark Soul so she can paint a new world for everyone to escape into once this world burns away and the world outside is destroyed. Velka always wins, baby! It's not sad. It's their way of life. They want it to happen. Do you think Ariandel tried to pee on the flame to put it out? I mean, he's literally bleeding onto it. He had to have tried other things. When your only method is blood to put out the flame, you've got to have at least tried pissing on it at least once. That's desperate as hell. How does the painted world not get burned? My belief is that the painted world doesn't exactly need a painting to exist, but the painting is more like a doorway. Here's the thing. By the events of Dark Souls 3, the painting of Ariandel is so fragmented that Gale literally carries scraps of it around. This tells me that you don't need a painting intact in order to have a way to enter the painted world. It doesn't need to be an intact painting exactly. It just means that whatever gateway created also is separate from the world itself, but the world is also able to recycle itself like a pocket dimension. It's fucking weird. So they do kind of burn in the world and recreate it from within, but the painting outside seems like it follows different rules. In Dark Souls 1, the only entrance to the painted world was one massive painting. By the events of Dark Souls 3, the painted world is now like separated into scraps and shit, like I said. So there's like an entropy thing going on here, which says to me it's not really meant to be one specific entryway. But it could, in fact, be many, which means it's not centralized. Anyways, this eventually leads up to Super Mario 64. Creating the painting creates the world, then the painting acts as a portal. Correct! That's what I'm trying to... I looked at chat again. That's a death. That's an embarrassing death. When does Mario become Elden Lord? Oh, that's when he gets the cake. The cake is it symbolizes the ascension to Elden Lord. Whoa. Mamma mia. Yeah, I wish we could have seen, like, the Ariamis painting room in Anor Londo. That would have been neat. Just to, like, I don't know, give a little bit of background on what the fuck actually happened to it, because we don't get to see it. So I'm assuming it's just gone. Or, like, separated into scraps. Also, that's the Purging Monument. Right there. That thing I'm looking directly at. That's the Ring City. This area looks so cool. Also, hey, check this out. Look at the rooftops. Whoa! Shit! Wait, fuck! No! I'm trying to look at rooftops! Dick! Ah! Damn it! Fucking dick! Look. See that? What's that look like? Whoa. Check this out. What you looking at? I'm looking at that circle thing. What is that? What is that, chat? What is that? It's nothing. There are some people who are really curious why the fuck they're using that specific symbol in the Elden Ring DLC. What's up with that? What's going on there? It's all over that image. There's so many of them. There's thousands of them in that image. It's not quite the same. Dude, there's thousands of them. That's just one. They're everywhere. It's not quite the same, but it is really similar, and I don't know. I just think it's cool. I'm not saying they're directly related, I don't know, just... Miyazaki does this thing where he likes to echo his games off of each other, and I think that's one specific echo, and I'm wondering if it symbolizes something to him. He's described his method of storytelling as like a star chart kind of thing, where he'll insert imagery and iconography into all of his games that are kind of shared and meant to be deliberate in some way. That's the seal of Londor. Londor is the city of the dead. Or the undead. The hollows. In Elden Ring, that symbol also is used for the dead. I'm wondering if it has just some meaning with like death for him. Whoa, shit! Hi, Ruin Knights! Oh! God damn! Bionicle sets you up for plots like this. Yeah, Dark Souls and Bionicle have very similar kind of plot things going on. Lots of iconography, symbolism, things like that, reincarnation. I've definitely heard that whole thing before. I never got into Bionicle, but I'm aware of it. The Celtic cross is adapted from a Celtic sun god symbol, so it would be fit for Gwyn to use a modified one. Well, that's the thing. This isn't technically Gwyn's symbol. This is the city of humans. Gwyn gifted it to the humans, however, but it eventually became their kingdom. After you flood this kingdom with time, and it becomes the desert wasteland that is the end of time, eventually it seems that the pilgrims reestablished civilization at the end of time as a kingdom of hollows in this location, and then started to infiltrate Lothric with all the pilgrims, sending people back in time to basically, I guess, create a Dark Lord. Time and space convoluted. This game gets fucking weird once the Ring City comes into play, because the time travel shit gets all kinds of wacky. He gets real fucked up. Also, these guys are interesting too. These are Judicators. They're also called Grey Giants, and they're believed to be a type of giant that no longer exists in the world beyond the Ring City. They're like an ancient ancestor type of giant. Ah! Really? Is there any benefit to killing the giant in the swamp? He can't harass you anymore. My knees exploded! I think you get a slab for killing him, don't you? Some say Allfather Lloyd might have been a Grey Giant. That would be interesting. I've never heard that one before. But they basically are very faithful to the gods and watch over the Ring City. And I guess make sure the Dark Soul doesn't escape containment, because that's what this place is. It's a time prison for the Dark Soul. The Dragon Slayer armor showing up here is kind of cool. Kind of drives home how fucked up time is that you're fighting something you already defeated once. Have you considered simply parrying the arrows? Unfortunately, I am not Raiden from MGR. So the thought hadn't occurred to me. Ow! Ow, shit! I didn't know he summoned the fucking archer. I thought he summoned the hammer guy. Yoshimitsu on YouTube does Japanese item descriptions. He came up with the Giant Lloyd theory. Really? I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I never heard that one before. I know Lloyd eventually got discredited and was outed as a fraud from the Way of White. But the Judicators are very interesting in the, like, they're just totally really unexplained. At least in the English version of the game. If the Japanese version talks about the Grey Giants more, I'd be interested in that. Because they are really big, powerful, unique, like monstrous characters that seem to command the dead and have a really powerful tie to like faith and miracles. Why are they using froghead helmets? Oh, those are Ruin Knights. They were sent here by Vendrick to recover the Dark Soul during the events of DS2. Again, another DS2 reference that went over people's heads. Why they use froghead helmets specifically? I have no idea. They're not really effective for what they do. That's Knight Leto! Whoa! Oh god! Whoa! Yeah, the DS2 references in this DLC I really appreciate now that I played through DS2. Goodbye! Oh, you have a divine blessing? That's fucking crazy. That was Silver Knight Leto and his massive fucking bonker. I don't know why the hell he gets channeled by the Judicators, but I guess it's because he's in the area. Silver Leno? Yeah, that's Silver Leno. He really loves cars. He loves horseback carriages. Did he betray Anor Londo? I think was Leto a traitor? I forget if he was. He was a Silver Knight that was considered an eccentric from what I remember. And there's a lot of cut content revolving around him. Like apparently you were going to be able to get his armor set or something. The gravestones with holes in them are in Altus near Lendel. Oh yeah, these? Yep. Yeah, Elden Ring uses a lot of DS3 assets. It's something I immediately noticed the first time I played the game. There we go. Silver Leno is shiny gray. That's when he gets a power-up. Where is it? Helm of the Company of Knights who were sent to the Ring City on an old king's orders. Vendrick. The knights sought the Dark Soul, but were so soundly crushed they had little choice but to swear themselves to the Judicator Giant. The ill-fated company was later immortalized in a dark fable, inspiring the aspect of certain golems, in whom their name lived on. I don't know how much more on the nose you need to get. The Ruined Knight golems in Dark Souls 2, Vendrick, yeah, the Ruined Sentinels, the Ruined Knights. Easily one of the hardest first encounters in the game, like early boss-wise. I think it's great that FromSoft reuses assets. I think they reuse assets in really clever, intelligent ways, too. I think they do it way better than most other developers, in that they, like, incorporate it into their lore. Like, they position things in ways where it's, like, a callback, but also builds upon a story. When it could have just been this innocuous placing of things, like a fucking toy bucket getting kicked over. There's purpose to it,
Many
and I
of us
find
are
that
by
fun.
the fire, forsaken. I speak of thine kind and mine. Behold this city. We are kindred, but like two eyes which gaze upon the other. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
Puppy. Puppy. Big puppy. Big puppy. Could this be a dog? That's Midir, by the way. That's just Midir. He just hangs out there. I don't know why. He's just there.
One was a wayfaring knight on an endless, forbidden search.
Can you shoot him?
Only the abyss
No,
granted
he's too far.
closure, if not reunion with his beloved.
Vendrick?
Fear not the dark, my friend.
No,
and
wait,
let
no, that's
the
Alva.
feast begin.
Did he just talk about Alva? Also, Mitz McGee, thank you for the tier 2. 57 months. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I want to pet your avatar. Stop.
Many of us are by the fire,
Ow.
forsaken. I speak of thine kind and mine. Behold,
No, that was
this city.
Artorias. Was it actually?
We are kindred.
Ow,
We're
what?
like two eyes which gaze.
This is not how
upon
you pet the
other.
Pagona.
Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
He speaks in riddles.
One was a wayfaring knight on an endless, forbidden search. Only the abyss granted closure, if not reunion with his beloved. Fear not the
Reunion
dark,
with
my
his
friend,
beloved makes me think it's
and
Alva
let the
looking for
feast
Zoe.
Begin.
It's Alva looking for Zoe. That is totally Alva. Ow, what? You guys gotta fucking stop.
Many of us are by the fire, forsaken. I speak of thine kind
Stop it!
and mine. Behold this city, fear and let
Fear not the dock, my friend, and let the feast begin. One posted a selfie to Twitter. Felt cute, but deleted it later. Fear not the dock, my friend, and let the feast begin. Can we get a random redeem where it says bitch as it throws things at you? I don't know if I can set that up specifically. Oh, hey, purging stones. That's what Lap was using in order to get rid of his curse. He said they weren't working anymore. Maybe he ditched them. But yeah, I'd have to look into other things that the throwing system can do. There's ways to modify it, but I'm not very well versed in it, and it's kind of a janky program, but it works. So, I mean, I don't know. I'll have to play with it. Ow! Wait, where is he? Supposed to be here! Damn it! I gotta teleport really quick. Desi, you're only 800 subs away from a new emote. It's so far away. But yeah, I guess we are. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad at all. That's really cool. That is actually a lot closer than normal. That means a lot to me, guys. Thank you. I mean, I know it's still really far away, but it is appreciated. Where did your muscles go? I got rid of them for today. I'm feeling just a little lizardy today, that's all. The Pagona is amorphous. He can change shape based on his mood. He's like the Sovereign in Venture Brothers. Wait, what? Where the fuck? What? Why is he not here? Huh? Did something get fucked up? Go back to the dreg heap. Oh shit, I didn't pick up. Yeah, no, he's waiting. He's got the slab for me. I forgot to talk to him. No, he's back at the heap. He's got a nice little thing for me. Retrieve the slab. There you are.
Oh, there you are. Perfect timing. You remember that treasure? In the thick of the poison swamp. Well,
Some Nigoli cannoli.
I fetched it for you. As promised. Oh, it was only a hop and a skip. I needed a rest from old Nan over there. Here. Go ahead. It's yours. Maybe it'll help you with that solemn duty of yours.
Nice.
This really is a dreg heap at the world's end. Mangled remnants from every age and every land. It actually sort of lends credence to the old rumors that the ringed city rests below it all.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to do something. You can get rid of that angel that harasses you over here. You like how Patch's natural state is to be super nice and helpful. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Patch is helpful? Never. Who? Wow. Wait, is this not how you get down there? Isn't there like a fall point here? I think it's like right there. So yeah, there's a pupa down here. Gross fucking thing. And that takes care of the angel up there. Now I don't need to worry about them harassing me whenever I want to explore up there. Oh my god, Neri. Desert, my youngest son Elijah, who is 6, saw a trailer for the new Super Mario Brothers movie earlier. Once it was over, he turned to me and said, "Father, why does Hollywood insist on indoctrinating our youth with subliminal LGBTQ?" I can't even read it with a straight face. That fucking post is so funny. I can't even read it all without laughing. Yeah, it's true. Mario and Bowser actually fuck in that movie. I saw an early version of it. I think it's great. I think it's perfect. Super woke brothers. Fuck off. No, Luigi and Bowser do. Oh yeah, sorry. I confuse them all the time. There was a whole game where Mario and Luigi were inside Bowser. Yeah, I know. You can attack his testicles in that game. It's great. There's a whole hammer minigame. Fucking amazing game that'll never happen again. Yeah, you remember that? It was a fun part of the game. It was nuts, you might say. I'm surprised that the Mario and Luigi games are now on, like, the virtual console. You'd think that they wouldn't have done that with them killing off Alpha Dream, but they did. It's kind of cool. I'm glad that people get to fucking play it. I'm hoping that eventually we get the DS ones and maybe we'll have all of them available at some point.
Ashen One, if when thou peerest
They didn't kill
upon
Alpha
the
Dream
first
though. I thought they
flame,
did.
Thou wishest yet
Oh, they killed themselves.
for a
Well,
world without
yeah.
fire. For an end
They just
to
died
the
on their
linking of
own.
Fire. Then call
They went
upon me.
bankrupt because no one was buying the games.
I am a firekeeper, and I tend to the flame.
I will
to the
say
very end.
the
Thou'st given me eyes.
fucking Dream
And
one,
such it was they showed
the one on the 3DS. I got it. I played it. I didn't like it.
Very well.
Dream
Then
Team.
touch
I did
the
not like
darkness
Dream
within
Team.
me. Take nourishment from these sovereign
thought it was just-
souls.
I don't know how to put it. I think it was the length. I think I got turned off by the length of it. I think it just felt like it was way too fucking long. I don't know. It didn't have the same highs that like Inside Story had for me. It felt like it was really, really holding back the humor. Dream Team was way too long. It also had like tutorial after tutorial after tutorial. Inside Story is fucking incredible though. I love the boss fights in Inside Story. I feel like they were trying to recapture the boss fights of Inside Story with the giant Luigi dream thing, but like it wasn't the same. I did not play Paper Jam.
Mayst thou thy peace discover.
I don't think it was anywhere near as fun, and I think that's just because it's not as interesting as piloting a giant Bowser. It just isn't. A giant Luigi is not as fun as piloting Bowser and like super ultra mega form. Kaiju Bowser. That's just badass. You can't top it. Disagree. Okay. Present your argument. What's cooler?
Well met.
Giant
It's good
Luigi's
to
cooler
see
than
you,
Giant
good
Bowser.
health.
Is that what you're
What
saying?
needs smithing this day?
If you had to choose between a game that you said one game, you get Giant Luigi. Other game, you get Giant Bowser. You're gonna pick the Giant Luigi game. You're fucking joking. Liar. Big Luigi, Giant Luigi. You guys are just being contrarian. I'm calling you out. Giant Luigi has a better penis.
Pretty be careful.
You have no idea what argument you just unleashed. Immediately, someone already said wrong. Chat fight. It's a chat fight. I need the chat fight emote. Where is that fucking thing? I'm adding that. Do I have room? I have room. Fuck yes. I actually got room today. Where is it? Let's see. Trending, search. What is it called? Chat fight? There it is. Add the channel. Refresh. Try now. There it is. Should work. Refresh if you don't see it. Bowser has a huge dad bod. I mean, Luigi has a skinny dad bod, I guess. I don't know. He's kind of got that build, if you think about it. If you think about it. Why are you people so horny? I don't think anyone's horny. They're just thinking about Luigi and Bowser kissing. It's weird. Or it's not weird. It's... This is life. Neri just said he wants Bowser to tear up his colon, so you can direct all complaints to him.
Oh. Well, fancy meeting you here. A true blessing that we should seek the same place and find ourselves standing here together. I've got the last of my brew. Let's have our own little toast with it.
No, it's not weird. It's not weird. Sorry. I meant to insert a not there. It's not horny. It's not weird. It just is.
To my search, and to your duty, and to the joy that
Desert,
lies
I'm addicted to
before us.
pickles.
All right then. Bottoms up.
Some people are addicted to Bowser.
Now, I'm off in search of the Purging Monument. Once I find it, everything will come back to me.
Some people
Who
are
I
addicted to
was,
Bowser's pickle.
what I stood for, what my name was, and what terrible grudges I held. I don't know. I just have this feeling that that's the kind of man I was. Oh, don't hold it against me. I only think I was.
Whatever you do, don't look up Cat Mega Man in the Discord gift search and scroll down. Do not do it!
Now, I'm off in search of the Purging Monument.
Yes,
Once
this
I
is
find
relevant to the topic.
everything will come back to me. Now, I'm off in search of the Purging Monument. Once I find it,
Cool. Okay, so now he's gonna go find the Purging Monument.
Duh.
So these are like pygmies that are like emanating curse for some reason. I don't know why the fuck they do that. There's like curse crystals that grow out of them. Like the dark is like hardening within their bodies and like erupting from their skin. It's fucking weird. Look at that. But why the curse specifically is what really is confusing to me. I don't know why the fuck they're emanating curse. At what point does the curse have anything to do with the Ring City? Why would they be, like, growing it in their body? It's the part of the game used for farming. Oh, yeah, lots of people do it. I guess it's because, like, this is technically the realm of Londor, which is the realm of Hollows, and they do kind of use the curse as their way of life, but also, this isn't quite Londor yet. This is still the Ring City. Time hasn't flooded it yet, and it's not in the future where it becomes Londor, so I don't know what the fuck is happening. I guess curse is just really fucking strong here. Also, these guys are badass! Just big fucking holes burn in their chest. I love these guys. The design is so sick. They also can, like, make their swords go on fire. I guess are these the knights that, like, swore to defend the Ring City from outsiders? Yeah, they have the edgelord armor. You can get it all, too. It's great.
Duh. Duh. Duh.
But, I'm trying to think where exactly I wanted to end the stream at, because I figured I'd do one stream for Demon Princes, and I'd do another stream for the Ring City itself, maybe fight Midir and focus on that, and do everything in the area, and then I'd probably need one more to, like, fight Gale and then Soul of Cinder. There's not a whole lot of this game left. I might only need like 1 or 2 more streams. Kill Adjudicator and then call it. Oh, the Adjudicator. Kill Half-Life? Or Half-Life. Half-Light. That would take a minute to get to, but I could try. Kill the free man. I could try getting up to Half-Light. Half-Light would put me right at the fucking end of the DLC, though. But then I'd also be able to go right back and fight Midir and Gale and probably do them both in the same stream. Or I could just at least get some bonfires. But hey, check it out, look! These guys remind you of anyone? These are the fucking pilgrims. Before they were pilgrims. Weird how they use, like, holy magic. The stones on their back are like carapaces used to contain their dark sign. It's the cocoons from which those weird pupa things grow. Almost like weird egg sacs. It's fucking strange. But these are the guys that are believed to have become the pilgrims later. Which means they probably worship Cav. Or eventually come to worship Cav. They still seem to be worshipping and protecting the Ring City, so I mean, that probably makes them Gwyn loyalists for the moment. So long as the illusions remained and Filianore stays asleep. Oh god, oh fuck. Yeah, because this place does become Londor. That's what this area is. Oh god, Herald Knights. These boys are fucking aggravating to fight. Whoa! Jesus. There's not really an easy way to do this area. Oh god. I didn't even know you could come over here. Bye. Or they kind of just patrol the streets now. This stretch is rough. This stretch is really rough. Like, this is pretty much the major crossroads of the DLC. This is like where you'll constantly be coming back to. Let's see, can I get the kill? Yes! You could do that, fall on their heads. There's actually cut content for their head, where you could equip that, like, weird glowing dark orb skull thing. The Cinders mod lets you equip it. It's actually a helmet. What the? Where did you come from? Whoa! Oh, fuck you! Yeah, I mean, you can get their whole armor set except for their head. Who are these dudes? They're the Herald Knights. They were a legion of humans that came to the Ring City in search of the Dark Soul, but then got consumed by the deep and their bodies got bloated and turned into that. And now they just mindlessly patrol the streets, killing anything in sight. Because they're just completely destroyed. Like, in terms of their soul, they're just totally corrupted. Wildly flailing at everything around them. I'm just gonna run back down there. Anything over here? Oh yeah, this. God damn, I have a lot of upgrade materials now. So sort of like a sick animal? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they're bloated corpses that are moving. That's pretty much all there is to say. They're kind of huge though, but apparently that's just the mutation the Dark Soul and like the Dark can cause. Like even Gale gets fucking massive from being around the Dark too much. Nice! This game is an allegory for depression. Yeah? There's a lot of depressing stuff in it. Ooh! God damn it. Whoa! Oh! Fuck! Damn, you're massive! Woo! Jesus! Oh shit, no! No! Oh my god. Oh, there's one right there. Forgot about him. Whoa! Whoa! Fucking hell! That's it. Uh-huh. Die! One, two, three! Oh, butt stomped! Whew! Yeah, they're unrelenting. They are fucking difficult to deal with. And there's one more here. Duh! Come on. Fucking wall. Now I can knock on this door without getting interrupted.
Speak thee the name of God, thine own God, if thou canst recall.
Gwyn.
Ah, then thou's not forgotten. Perhaps 'tis why we may converse.
Ow!
I'm known as Shira, servant to the Princess Filianor, matriarch of the church. They who are ken to God's name are surely ken to the terrors of the dark. Please, I bid thee take not from the princess her peace or rest. As the fire waneth, does she lie by the dark, all for the sake of man.
It's not for the sake of man.
Thou'st a kind heart.
It's to keep
Speak
man
to a
oppressed.
captive such as I. It is no surprise thou rememberest our God.
Oh no, you can see her. She's in there. I think you also can summon her later for Midir. Like, yeah.
May I ask thee a kindness?
Her appearance isn't a
Perhaps
secret.
Thou'st beheld the lone dragon that inhabited this city. Midir is his name, and the archdragons are his forebears. He once railed against the dark, but was by dark afflicted. Now here, returned, he remaineth, to watch over the sleeping princess, true to the old accord. And yet, I would have thee put the dragon to rest, before the dark consumeth him, and his vows
Yeah, she's behind
are
the door.
forgot.
I see her foot. I see her foot. She's right there. You see one foot. The Miyazaki special. You see it? You see it?
I offer my sincerest gratitude, thou who art ken to God's name. Please,
I'm a Ryu main, actually.
take this.
Nice.
I have asked a thing most terrible of thee. May this token of thanks be of aid.
Basically, she says that Midir ate too much dark, got sick, went insane, and now he needs to be put down like a sick dog.
I beg of thee, put the great dragon to rest, afore the dark consumeth him and his vows are forgot.
There's an interesting thing with Midir. Gwyn fucking hated dragons. So why the hell does he have a pet dragon? How the fuck did that happen? When did that... like, it's seriously weird. Gwyn went on full genocide when it came to dragons. He, like, literally wanted them all erased from the world except for, like, Seath. And Seath also hates dragons, so I don't see Seath condoning it. So when the fuck did Gwyn get Midir? And why does Gwyn have Midir? Gwyn basically told Midir to watch over the Ring City. And, like, keep eating the dark so it didn't consume it. Because keeping the dark at bay, I guess, means also humans aren't going to reach their full potential. Ow! God damn, that sword is good! You can get that sword, too. It's great. And that shield. Stop! Nice. Trying to remember what's over here. Oh, right, I remember what's over here. Seeker of the Spurned. This is Alva. The Locust was talking about how Alva came to the Ring City in search of some beloved. That's Alva that you fought earlier in the game, in Irithyll. So he came here, looking for his beloved. He might also be Carla's father. Jesus! What's he guarding over there? Are there, like, the talking stones or babbling potatoes in this game?
Oh no!
Yup.
Oh no!
I'm sorry. Yeah, the things that Gao used to carve, or Goth. Yep, they're in the game. The babbling potato. The chortling carvings. The prattling pates. Yeah, the ones in Elden Ring aren't anywhere near as fun. What's fun about the prattling, or not the prattling pates, the... whatever the fuck these are called, carvings. You can throw them and freak people out by throwing them, like, down a really far distance. Like, off a cliff, if you know someone's down there. And the audio will play going, hello, but you'll be, like, nowhere nearby. And I'm suddenly like, what? It makes the sound where it falls, because you throw it. Like this. Oh, wait, hold on. Whoa! Jesus Christ! Wow. Okay, fuck all this. I'm done. I was gonna show and throw the thing off the cliff, but the game said fuck off. I need my souls back. I'm not dying. Whoa! Ooh! There we go. Wolf's Ring +3, most useless ring in the game. So what was he guarding? Zoe's corpse. So yeah, that's Alva. And this is Zoli's corpse. He was looking for Zoli. He found her. She was dead. The purple hat of the witch Zoli, who intended to seduce Alva the Wayfarer, but eventually became his closest supporter, spending her entire life with him. The pointed hat is a symbol of heretical magic crafts, and Zoli wore hers with an unspoken but deep sense of pride. No, not Zoe, Zoli. The purple garb of the witch Zoli, who intended to seduce Alva the Wayfarer, but eventually became his closest supporter, spending her entire life with him. It is said that Zoli the witch, who was never loved nor love another, experienced all manners of misfortune, and yet in the end found her purpose in life. There's an ongoing narrative with Zoli and Alva between Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 that very heavily implies that Zoli might have been a child of the Abyss. Yes, she did have a veil in DS2. It's a fun storyline from that game. Kind of like one of those background ones that happen only in the items, but like, it's just fun to discover. Fun lore, character stuff, drama. That's a cool attack. Oh, cool, I got the hood. Whew. I'm just gonna go for a fucking bonfire here. I know where it is. I got what I needed. I have a lot of souls. Time to go! Go! Woo! God damn, there's a lot of these dudes. Whoa! Run! 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 Welcome to the swamp at the end of time. Seriously, this is what everything's falling into. An ashen swamp covered in locust men. Sinking deeper and deeper into the earth. Another fucking poison swamp. Goodbye. Wow, he actually got me. This is a good stopping point. No, I know it is. This is what all things will eventually become. One big fucked up swamp. And you can go out in that swamp and find all kinds of fucked up shit. Time literally becoming this gross, stinky slime pit. Filled with the dead. And those who can't die. A rising absence of light and stagnation. Where all things eventually just become one great big puddle. Hi, Adjudicator! We're friends. He just doesn't hear me. But yeah, these locust dudes are really cool. There's a lot of interesting lore revolving around them. They might be, like, actually their own form of life. They might be related to Hollows. They may have been here since the dawn of time. They may have been here since, like, I guess since the first flame erupted, but it's believed that Gwyn encountered them, was afraid of them, and their ravenous nature, and that they came from the deep. Or the dark. But they're implied to be very powerful creatures. And really fucking weird. They're just kind of like locusts that devour the corpses of dead people. But, like, I guess intelligent, and they're hungry as hell, and they want to eat you. Oh, bioluminescence exists in this world. Moonlight butterflies have it. It's just magical light, I guess, instead of actual firelight. Or photonic light. But it's usually left to either moonlight butterflies, trying to think of any others. Some dragons definitely have it, and can't really think of anything else right now. Still, it definitely exists in this world. It's not like it doesn't. I don't think it plays a role in the light versus dark thing, though. Or if it does, I'm not sure. Patches his head. That's bioluminescent enough for you. Anyways, I'm gonna go cache my souls. I guess next time what I can do is take on Midir and maybe even Half-Light. That should be possible in one stream, and then maybe if I have time, even take on Gale. I mean, there's a possibility I could take out this entire DLC now in one stream. I'm pretty efficient at it, but it kind of depends on how much I get stuck on Midir and Gale when I stream it. They're really hard, and they require my full fucking attention. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be stuck there. I love these games for how weird they are. I love the just bonkers, batshit insane lore. I love how weirdly cryptic it is. I love how, like, there's all these dualities and just interesting iconography and imagery. Like, look at this. What the fuck does this mean? Why is there a Fram statue where he's, like, half a beast? And then, like, in Lothric, there's a Cath statue where they're half angel. What does that mean? What's up with that? Seriously, it's not explained. Like, is that Framt? Is it Cath? He is now the Scrungly. We never get to see him like this either. We only know that he appeared in this form at some point, and someone carved a statue of it. So that's really interesting. I wonder if that's like his actual body. Scrungly for little fella, though. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them at the end of DS1. They're not explained. The weird, like, almost Hydra implication of the serpent heads is something that I really find fascinating. Because they mostly focus on just Cath and Fram. Then who the fuck were the other ones? You know? Just so many unanswered questions. I'd love to, like, pick Miyazaki's brain on that.
Flame, thou wishest yet for a world without fire, for an end to the linking of the then call. I am down. Very well, then take.
But yeah, dude, the Ring City lore gets so fucking crazy. It really throws everything on its head and just makes it. I guess the simplest way to say it makes it metal as fuck. It's like a fucking, like, Norse mythology metal fucking universe. Makes me think of heavy metal sometimes, even. Just brutal. Brutal, bloody, violent, dark. Fire! Brimstone! Sick, I love it. Anyways, next time I'll take on Medea and Gale and Half-Light and finish up the DLC and possibly even solve Cinder. That's either going to be 1 stream or 2 streams. So this is coming to a close. This is my favorite game in the series, and I can't believe it's almost over. Fucking wild. It always feels like it's too short. And then Bloodborne, I will get to Bloodborne as soon as I can. But yeah, Bloodborne will be next. After DS3. I might stop and play Resident Evil 4 Remake for a bit, though. Part of why I wanted to stream this today was because I was hoping I could make some good progress in it. Because I think I'm going to be stuck on that game for a little bit. And then finally Dragon's Dogma, right? No, we gotta do Sekiro. But yeah, RE4 Remake, Friday. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Alright. Well. Whew. I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm going to wrap up the stream now, so thank you for joining me for Dark Souls 3. Just a nice 3-hour stream. Not too long, not too short. Just right. I'm going to BRB and see if there's any art, and then I'll be right back to finish up the stream. But thanks for hanging out for those who did. I appreciate it. Also, Mosh, thank you for that 38 months earlier. I'm sorry I missed that. Thank you so much. Time for my monthly showering of praise and appreciation on you. And you so richly deserve for improving my everyday life and keeping me sane during some of my darkest days. Also, 7.99 subs now. Yeah, we hit like... Jeez, how many? A lot. Quite the high number. 799 until we get a new emote. I guess. Yes, monthly showering of praise is a good way to describe a sub. I guess. All right, I'm gonna BRB. Thank you, Mosh. That's very nice of you, dude. Over 3 years. You're a swell fella. Be right back. See you in a bit. Oh, whoop. Wrong fucking screen. Get the fuck out of here. All right, well, that's it for this stream tonight. So, thank you very much for joining me for it. I really, really appreciate that. There is no art, so I don't have much else to say or show beyond just thank you guys, you know? I say it every day. I'm really, really thankful for people who just want to hang out and just shoot the shit over games. I know when I get into Dark Souls lore, I get really confusing sometimes and probably just talk over myself repeatedly over and over again and just get super convoluted with my information delivery. But I appreciate people just sitting through it and kind of being fascinated by it all. Like, I'm no Vadividya. I'm not good at presenting this stuff, but I do really have a passion for it, and it is fun to just discuss it with you guys, and it's been a fun stream series because of that. So thank you for indulging me. It's a game I like to show people. It's not everyone's favorite Soulsborne, but it's mine. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Bloodborne too, because I need to refresh myself on Bloodborne's lore a bit. There was a while there I was really into Bloodborne lore, so I gotta like go back and like read over all the item descriptions again, stuff like that. But that's a fun one, because that game's story is actually like pretty complete. There isn't a whole lot missing from it as far as I'm aware. So it's like you can actually make a whole narrative from it and not have to guess so much like you do with Dark Souls and Elden Ring. They were on some good shit when they did Bloodborne. Everything just feels tied up in a nice way. It's nicely wrapped together. So that'll be a fun one. We'll get to that soon. And then, yes, that's the one with the Moon Elder Gods, correct. Correct. The Great Ones. They're like Thulu gods. It's a really good game. I'm kind of not looking forward to the 30 frames per second with the fucking crazy smearing of the frames, but I'll suffer through it. I did it once, I can do it again. Gonna be hard to adjust to. Once you adjust to it, though, it's not bad. Just, man, that game could use a 60 frames per second port by this point. All right. Well, take care of yourselves and be well. Enjoy the rest of your evening or day. I'm gonna get out of here and raid somebody. So, stick around for that if you want to. And, yeah. See you later. Bye.